Hello, everybody. Thank you for joining me. This is Freestyle Friday, each and every Friday at 7 p.m. Central Time. Check me out on YouTube, Spotify, Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, that type of thing. I will be on there. Make sure y'all check me out, subscribe, follow, share, comment, let y'all know. I'll be letting y'all know, excuse me, what we'll be talking about each and every Friday. So don't forget to check out Topic Tuesday. We just wrapped up Topic Tuesday on last week. So please go back and check out the replay, man. You really would love it. Trust me, we had some great conversation with some great people. We drop a lot of good knowledge on Topic Tuesday as well. So make sure y'all go check that out. So, and speaking of Topic Tuesday, if you guys go check out, probably I think it was my first podcast I did, if not the second one. I can't remember. I did like 7, 8 of them, but I did one on call that I quit my job. So go back and check that out. It's probably about 20, 30 minutes worth, but go back and check that out. You'll really get a lot out of that. But let me tell you guys about my journey since I have quit my job. So I left my job on June the 8th of this year. Didn't know what I was gonna do. Didn't have no game plan. Didn't have anything set up. I was concerned with bills, like far as paying rent. Definitely make sure that my daughter's taken care of. Thank God that her mom is a great woman and she do what she have to do regardless of the fact. So shout out to her. So, but I knew I had to do it for whatever reason. I had to do it. At the time, I felt like I didn't want to work for corporate America. And then later I started to think that, well, maybe I just need a break. I need a big mental break. And then part of it was make me feel like they was giving us more work than the money. And y'all know how some jobs can be when it comes to that. And so I was trying to hold out, but that feeling of wanting to let go kept coming at me. So finally, I ended up leaving my job on June the 8th. And so I'm not going to even lie, y'all. Stepping out on faith with no major game plans or game plan at all, in a sense, is can be terrifying. Um, it can be stressful, disappointing, discouraging, anything you can think of. But I can definitely say that I've been blessed. I didn't go without. God definitely provided for me over the past 2.5, 3 months or so. Was still able to pay off a bill. I was still able to pay rent and pay my other bills off, or just paying bills in general. Still was able to provide for my daughter when needed. Now, granted, things had to be pushed back. Things were delayed for a moment until some other money came through so I could be able to pay those bills and take care of my daughter and that type of thing. But it was worth it. I communicated with my apartment manager people and whomever else I need to communicate with. But y'all know what? And I just thank God for this. I didn't even have to like beg anyone. I didn't have to ask for help. God literally sent me a couple people in my life to just help me with like minor stuff or finances type of stuff. Didn't even ask for it because me as a man and with my pride and ego, I couldn't see myself doing it. I felt like it was my situation. It was my thing to do. I needed to handle it. I need to take care of myself. I applied for rent assistance and that got approved. Applied for food stamps, that got approved. And mind you, I didn't want to do none of that stuff, y'all. I didn't want to do any of it at all because, like I said, this is my thing. I quit my job. I left. It was my doing. I'm a man at the end of the day. I gotta hold it down, right? But honestly, man, God really, in those moments, God really humbled me. I had to put my pride to the side. I was humbled. I had to put my ego to the side and just do what I need to do to stay above water and to survive and to keep things going for my life, and it really worked out. Some things happened for me with that I didn't even think that was going to happen, you know? And so, but during those times, though, the most that I've done during those times, I can tell y'all this, is that I prayed like I never prayed before. I fasted like I never fasted before. I was writing things down. I was manifesting some things. It was time I was just begging God to like, come on, man, like, where are you? Like, I did what you told me to do. I stepped out on faith. Here I am. You got me. Whatever you need me to do, where you need me to be at, I'm here. And so in those moments, man, I just really just thank God. Even though things didn't seem like it was gonna go well, I thank God in the midst of it anyway. You know, I didn't have to touch any of my money that I had with my 401k or IRA type deal. I didn't have to touch that because I just trusted God going to work everything out, you know. And then, like I said, it was tough. I wouldn't tell anybody to just up and quit your job, but do follow what God tells you to do. Do what's best for you and your family, because everybody's situation is different. 2.5, 3 months don't seem long, but it's long to a person that's so used to working every day and doing something every day. Like I didn't know what to do at times. Like I didn't know what I was supposed to be doing. You know, I was just going to the gym, meal prepping, eating or whatever. And guess what? I was still, even though I wasn't working consistently, I was still DJing because I'm a DJ as well. I was still DJing. Thank God that he was sending me DJ gigs to help pay for some bills, you know. And but in doing all of that, I was still able to live a normal life, I guess you could say. Like I was still able to go and hang out with friends. You know, I was still able to go in and buy groceries and that type of. It was all before the whole food stamp thing came about. I was still able to do those things. You know, I just literally didn't go without. And when I was thinking about this the other day, and when it just hit me the other day, I just really just started crying. To be honest with you, I just started crying because it's like I know how I made it through and got to where I'm at today, but I don't know how I made it. Like wow, like time went by slow, but when I look back on it, it seemed like it went by fast. And during those times, I waited for a good almost 2 months. Like I recently, maybe like 3.5, almost a month ago, started applying for different jobs here and there. I didn't think that the job was gonna go well. You know how some jobs are; they take forever to like hire you on, or even give you a call, or just let you know that you don't even have the job, or that they selected someone else. And I did get those emails, but let me tell you about God. God blessed me with 2 job offers. One of the job offers was, and both of them is strictly remote, but one of the job offers that God blessed me with was the same, pretty much same thing I was doing before I quit, but this time I was getting a little bit more money, not a whole lot, but a little bit more, which was still good. And then within 8 or 9 months, I'll have a leadership title along with the other team members. I have a leadership title with that job. And y'all, there was some of the things that I was wanting with my other job, but they didn't, you know, of course, there was no room for growth, I guess. I was in my other job for like 4 years, almost 4 years. No room for growth, no stepping up, no team lead position, none of that. The money was decent, but like I said, I'm making a little bit more where I'm at now. But I'm just thankful for the future for the job that I'm in now. But this job that I accepted the job offer for, they interviewed me, like 5 people interviewed me via like virtually. And I knocked that interview out the park. I did so well because I'm pretty good at interviews for the most part, but I did so well. And in the interview, they loved me. I felt it in my spirit. I'm getting that job. I said, they're going to hire me. And y'all, the next day, they hired me. They offered me the job the next day. I kid you not. They offered me the job the next day. This week is week 1 of training. I got 1 more week of training, and the whole staff and the whole team, leadership team over there that I'm working with now, even the people that's coming in, the 12 people that's coming in with me, they're great people as well. And so it's just been good. Unfortunately, I had to turn down the other job because, you know, this position right here is a little bit better financially and due to the hours for work. But it's just the fact that I know that job there is available for me if things don't work out here. So the month of October is going to be a blessed month for me. I pretty much saw that a couple of weeks ago, but the month of October is really going to be a blessed month for me. More DJ gigs this month. Again, I started my job this month, and so who knows what else God is going to bless me with. So, and I just want to tell you guys, man, even though things are, I know I spoke about the things was delayed, like for us having to delay my bills until some money came available. But just speaking on delay in general, like they say, delay but not denied. God will literally make some things happen in your life or hold some things off in your life or from you receiving things until he feel like you're ready. And sometimes in that getting you ready season, he's up there. God is creating some things and making a way for you. He's moving some things out the way. He's moving some people out the way. He's putting people in or things in position just for you. So whenever it's your time, you won't have to struggle. You won't have to beg. You won't have to have no disappointing days, no disappointing time or anything like that. God literally delays things on purpose. And I remember, and I thought about this when I was heading to, I know I'm going to another subject, but I thought about this when I was heading to Mississippi. I had to stop in Atlanta for whatever reason, but I had to stop in Atlanta, I had a connecting flight. And on the way back, my flight was delayed twice in Mississippi and when I got to Atlanta. And so instead of getting frustrated, I was just calm, just patient. You know, sometimes I am a calm, patient person, but I was just calm and patient. I didn't get frustrated at all, unlike I know a lot of people do or whatever. And rightfully so for their own reasons. But sometimes we got to be thankful for those delays. Who's to say that something bad was ready to happen on the other end of those delays if it wasn't a delay? You know, who's to say that God wasn't just, like I said earlier, putting some things together for us on that flight? We could have ended up getting on a airplane that wasn't even equipped with what we needed or something, or could have ran out of gas. I don't know. I'm just throwing something out there. But yet God delayed their flight and put us on a better flight where we can watch TV and watch movies and have like some nice snacks or whatever you want to call it. I'm just throwing something out there, just giving y'all an idea of what I'm getting at. So sometimes you have to be thankful for the delays, delay but not denied. And that's just like you getting up in the morning time and being late for work. And look, don't go being late for work on purpose now. I'm just telling y'all, but if you're late for work, you get up upset, get mad about, oh my God, I'll be late for work. My boss gonna end up going off on me, or whatever the situation may be. Sometimes those delays are necessary, because who's to say that had you been on time, an accident wasn't ready for you, was waiting on you, or you would have been involved in an accident, or you would end up getting a flat tire on the road or something. Anything bad could have happened. So be thankful for those delays. It's sometimes necessary for you to have delays and try to be calm and patient and at peace with yourself during those times. So I just want to encourage you all today, man. Like, if you are going through something, if you don't like where you are in life, if you're not happy, you're not satisfied with where you are in life, you can definitely do something about it. You have to make the choice to do something about it. I got to tell one of my best friends, I said, you have options. Don't let anybody tell you that you don't have options in this world. You have options. You can do it, or you're not going to do it. You can choose to be happy, or you choose to be sad. You can choose to go to work, or you choose to stay home. But just know that whatever choice you make, it's going to have some kind of consequences behind it, something that's going to happen behind it, whether it's good or bad, no matter what choices that you make. But don't let anybody tell you that you don't have options in this world. You have options. But always choose the right option. Always choose the option that's going to make you happy, that's going to have you at peace, that's going to get you where you need to be at in life. Life is hard sometimes. It's never meant to be easy throughout the whole time. Sometimes you got to go on that journey just to get to where you need to be. We have to go through some things. Just like I was going through my struggles or my time frame when I left my job, I had to go through that. It was necessary for me to go through that. Anything that you're going through in life is necessary, good or bad, it's necessary. It's preparing you for something greater. It's preparing you for something bigger. It's preparing you so you can go back and tell your kids what you've gone through, or a friend or a family member or just a random person what you've gone through, so you can help somebody else. I'm a firm believer in that whatever we go through in life, it's not just for us, but it's for someone else. It's to help someone else out during their journey. Granted, they do have to go through their own journey on their own. Not saying they're not going to go through anything at all, but it's always good that if you have gone through something, let's just say, for instance, if you were to have bought a house and the process was strenuous, like it was just crazy, things everywhere. It was a lot of down moments, depressed moments, you cry sometimes. But guess what? Moving forward, even though you did all that, moving forward, now you know what to do when it's time to come to buy your second home. Now you know what to tell the next person, what not to do or what to do, so they won't go through the same thing that you have gone through. It's very selfish to keep those things to yourself, especially when you have the ability and the knowledge to help someone else. It's very selfish to keep those things to yourself. I am a life coach. I help people out all the time and talk to people, my clients, all the time, even just giving free information on social media like TikTok, Instagram, or Facebook. Even on my podcast, I give out just free information, trying to uplift, inspire, encourage people about some things that I've gone through in my life with divorce and toxic relationships and dating, that type of thing. So I share a lot of information for free. drop a lot of gems on social media for free, because there's no reason for me to have all of this knowledge and all of this information just holding on to myself. I am a selfish person. I feel like I'm not doing what God, if I keep all that stuff in, I'm not doing what God wants me to do. I'm not doing what God asked me to do or told me to do. If I keep all that to myself, why am I going through all of this in my life? Because if I go through all this in my life, in a sense, it's in vain. If I can't help nobody else, yeah, I might have came up, I might have been in a better position, be in a better place, but the reward comes from when you reach out to help somebody else. Like the Bible says, like God would say, love others as God loves you. Do right by people. When you do right by people, that's why I had people to look out for me when I was going through my storm, because I was doing right by people. Even when I was up, I was doing right by people. When I barely had it, I was doing right by people. I love everybody. I try to help people out as much as I can, even though I can't help the whole world. I can't help everybody. Even people that I knew have turned their backs on me or talked down on me behind my back, that they think that I don't know. Over the years, I still help them. I don't care if it was financially. I don't care if it was giving them a ride somewhere, getting them some free information, trying to help them with a certain situation. I still help them. I don't ask for anything for that. I know my blessings is going to come, and I know God's going to bless me one way or another, some kind of way. I don't know how or when, but at the end of the day, I did what I had to do. So whatever happens after that, that's between you and God in that other situation. So if you got an opportunity to be good to someone and do right by someone, and depending on who it is, sometimes I know it can be hard, but sometimes you got to fight through it. I got a friend right now that's in Georgia, was going through a whole lot of things with her family, some toxic things going on with her family. She ended up having to move out and move away. And sometimes God will separate you from people or put you in situations so he can show you who people really are. The people that's in your circle, the people that you thought that love you, and I'm pretty sure they do. God will literally show you who they are. He will have to put you in some situations, though. You might not like it, but he's going to show you who these people are. At the end of the day, you just have to be knowledgeable about it. You got to be on your toes, got to be able to watch out and see what's going on. A lot of times we are in relationships and friendships with people that we know is no good for us, that they have shown us day in, day out, weekend, years, whatever, that they are not the person for us. Friends, family, relationships, marriages. And I'm not telling anybody to leave anybody. I'm just telling you, like I always tell people, do what's best for you. Do what's going to make you happy. Do what's going to have you with peace. There's no need of a person staying in a situation walking on eggshells, not knowing how to talk to a person or communicate with them, or win for that matter. There's no reason for anybody to be in a situation such as that one. So, and I say this, and I talk about this on my podcast and on TikTok and on Instagram all the time. I always do what's best for you. You got to love you more than anybody, to be honest with you. Because if your mental health and your mind is not healthy, if it's not at peace, then you're no good to nobody that's around you or in your circle. If you got kids, you're no good to them neither. So take care of yourself at the end of the day. Your mental health matters. And like I tell anybody, go to therapy, go to counseling. I've done it. I won't tell anybody to do something that I haven't done. And that's one thing about my podcast is just me as a person, as a life coach. I'm not going to give you any kind of advice about something that I don't know anything about or that I have not gone through. There's a lot of people out there that try to tell you about situations. Oh, girl, I won't have done that. Or I would have did this. You don't know what you'll do until you have gone through a situation. I'm not going to tell you anything about a certain situation if I haven't gone through it. That don't make any sense to me. I can speculate. I can try to help you out, but unless I just actually truly been through it, it's not going to work. I'm not helping you. And so I just want everybody to be careful, take care of yourself out there. If you need a life coach, I got a speaking engagement next Saturday. It's my first speaking engagement. Y'all, I'm so excited about it. It's my first speaking engagement. I'm gonna try to record it and upload it to my YouTube page. So make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel, Myra J, or the Myra J Show, or Spotify or Google Podcasts or Apple Podcasts, that type of deal. But I got my first speaking engagement event next Saturday. Very excited about that. So if you guys need a speaker, you guys need a life coach, an event host, anything of that nature, just contact me, myronjthecoach.com, or you can hit me up at info@myronjthecoach.com. I do have a book out there that's called Married, Divorced but God. It's about my marriage when I was married 4 years ago. I've been divorced for 4 years now. I also got a podcast on YouTube and Spotify about that book as well in my experience. So make sure y'all go check that out. And then once you listen to that, you'll want to go get the book and read the whole story, because I'm going to give it to you word for word from there. So make sure y'all go check my book out. It's available on Amazon. So just type it in, Married, Divorced but God. Is available on Amazon. Go get it. Go support. Go check it out. I don't mind signing books if I can. Just let me know. But at the end of the day, y'all, I just want you guys to take care of yourself. Love yourself. Love the people around you. Be good to one another. And don't forget to check out Freestyle Friday each and every Friday at 7 p.m. Central Time. We just wrapped up Topic Tuesday. We're going to be working on conversations with the coach. Yes, me. We're going to be working on that probably in the next few weeks. I might launch them around about November timeframe. But just be looking out. If you follow me, then you'll know, what's going on. Thank y'all so much. Y'all have a great, 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 great Friday. Have a great weekend. Be blessed and be safe. Love y'all.